Now, in just a moment, I'm going to be talking to David Baddiel and Frank Skinner about their involvement in this year's World Cup. They're not playing. But before I do, let's take a trip down memory lane. Here's a quick look at their smash hit, 3 Lions, which they wrote 14 years ago. And David and Frank join me now. It's lovely to see you.
Nice to see you, Lorraine. Can I say, if I can give away a trade secret, it actually said on your auto cue, which unbelievably they wrote 14 years ago, and you left that out.
Yes,
which is very
I
sweet
don't
of you.
usually. I just make it up.
Yeah, you just riff.
She's a pro.
I just make it up and make it up.
Not the auto.
Do you know what? That song is a good song, because football songs aren't usually all that good.
You are Scottish, Lorraine.
No, I know. But unforgettably, when Scotland got through in the days when we did, there was a song out called "I'm Taking My Lager to Malaga." when we qualified for Spain. I think it was Andy Cameron. Yeah, but it was Malaga, so that it would rhyme with lager,
brilliant.
you know.
Yeah.
And so yours is kind of better.
What about that Rod Stewart one that went ole 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 ole?
No, don't remind me.
That World Cup
no, that was
back from
1978. We don't talk about that. That was awful, wasn't it? But yours is a good one, and now it's been re-released thanks to Robbie Williams, I believe.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Kinda.
Trevor Horn, the producer who did Frankie Goes to Hollywood and most famously in Our House Tattoo,
yes.
the Russian duo. Yeah, he's done the whole thing again in a sort of a classical form.
Right.
Yeah. I haven't heard it, but I've heard it's quite good.
Yeah, then we got he got Russell Brand as well. Actually, I called Russell and said, "Do you want to do this?" And he said, "Yeah." And then John Motson does a bit on it, but it's just basically
Robbie Williams as well.
Robbie Williams, just a remix with our voices still on it, slightly overtaken. There's a bit where it's our voices, and then there's a sense of like, oh, thank God, they've gone, and now it's Russell and Robbie.
Because, have you had to change the lyrics? So you must have, because it was.
I think we changed 30 years of hurt to all these years of hurt.
All these years
of hurt. In perpetuity.
Well, that actually means, that means that you can play it forever.
Well, if we don't win this World Cup...
Nice little earner.
Well, the next World Cup, it'll be 50 years of hurt, which will scan beautifully.
That works.
So, in a way, it'll be good if we don't win.
Both as footy fans, how are you feeling just now? Because of the nerves not kicking in about the big day, about everything? Because, I mean, if Scotland were in it, I would be beside myself right now.
I wouldn't be beside myself if Scotland were in it. I would just be amazed.
Oh, shush, we'll be there. We'll be there in another 4 years. We've got Craig McVean as our manager. We'll be fine. But are you nervous? Are you excited? I mean, how are you feeling?
The first game is always a bit scary because I think England, for all that they've done so well in the qualifying games, I think the players... I think once you put on an England shirt, for a lot of players, it's like when you're driving and you see a police car in the rearview mirror. Suddenly, everything that you do naturally week in, week out gets a bit awkward. So it will be a bit tense, that first game. But I suspect, for all that anticipation, that we'll absolutely destroy the USA.
Well, they're rubbish. You'll be fine.
They're not rubbish.
Well, they're quite rubbish.
They are compared to us.
Yeah, we will probably... We've got an easy group, in fact. So we should at least get to our normal thing of the quarterfinals, then going out on penalties.
Oh, ouch, and it's really, really sore.
Yeah.
Really, really sore. You're also working, though, you're doing podcasts again, aren't you?
Yeah, we're podcasting for Absolute Radio, I believe.
Indeed.
Excellent.
So they're sending us out there, and we're going to all the England games, loads of other group games, 2 quarterfinals, both semi-finals and the final. So
it's a good gig.
Yeah, it's not a bad job.
That is absolutely superb. You'll be the envy of just about everybody that loves football. And when you're out there, I mean, what do you think about the venue, about South Africa? Do you think it's going to work?
Well, I suppose when I first got this job, I was telling everyone, I'm going to the World Cup in South Africa, full of enthusiasm. People were saying, oh, you'll get killed. And I've got a bit fed up with people saying that, so I'm determined to put a positive slant on it.
Determined not to get killed, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to get killed. No, I've been to South Africa before, not to Johannesburg, which is supposed to be the scariest bit, but it's fabulously beautiful, and I want to concentrate on that. And, you know, to be serious for a bit, it is a country in transition and all that, and they're going to have problems, and I think they're getting a lot of bad press at the moment. So I am determined
if this works for them, it'll be amazing. It'll be an amazing experience for the country, and it will do an awful lot.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that if there's any trouble, Nelson will just float in and sort it out. You know, he's going to the first game and the last game.
Is he actually going to go? Because
he's a bit of a fair weather fan, because just the first and the last game. But
well, he is 102.
He is 102. Exactly. He's a bit older than me.
You know, the excitement.
So I'm looking for, because we might be able to sing, because we're going to be at those games, so we'll actually see Nelson.
Oh, that would be extraordinary.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mandela.
Oh, Nelson.
Did you think about Lord Nelson?
I did, yeah. I thought he must be older than that. Yeah.
Well, listen, good luck. I hope it goes really, really well for you. Enjoy South Africa.
No, it'll be brilliant.
It'll be amazing. I'm pea green with envy. I just wish we were there too.
I can see the slight tinting around the gills.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you.